So, now we can go back to the dorms. I'm gonna save again, because this is where we crashed. Just in case. Oh, okay. Now we should be good. So, this is where we knocked on his door.
Hey.
And he's not in here. Okay, we're so good. This is Hina's room. Is she inside?
Hey.
Don't think she's here. Okay. Maybe they're in the dining hall? Toko's room. Is she inside?
Hey.
They might be all in the dining hall. Oh, that's so frustrating. And suddenly we are greeted with... What? You again? Is he a broken?
Ooh.
I suppose his emotional instability reached its limit. Jeez, what the heck?
However...
I wonder what that was all about. I couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief. Ugh!
Is that Makoto?
You guys!
It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto.
Huh? You survived?
Jeez, you're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
Well, I'm blocking your face.
I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
Everyone's there, all my friends who had struggled together and survived. As soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. I started to tear up.
What?
Wait, what's that smell?
What the heck?
Yeah, man, that seriously stinks. It's Makoto. He smells like a wet dog. Get away! Shoo! Shoo! And in a flash, my tears dried up.
Makoto.
There's no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion. We need to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma.
Yes.
Explain? Explain what? But is it okay that you're here? What if the mastermind catches you?
It's true.
That's related to what I have to tell you all. Oh wait, I didn't mean to click. I clicked the wrong one. Don't tell me. Did he turn into a ghost?
But
Does he look transparent to you? That's just a silly superstition. If ghosts were see-through, they couldn't lead normal lives. Okay, that's enough. Talking to you makes me want to just lay down and go to sleep. Oh.
Makoto.
Yes.
It's true.
There we go. I need to tell you all about what happened. About the last class trial. The last class
In
trial?
other words...
We're going to redo Makuro's trial.
Huh?
What? Seriously?
How about that?
What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right? No, I didn't do it, like I keep telling you.
Wrong.
Makoto isn't the killer, and of course, it's not me or any of you. Then who is it?
I see.
What she's saying is, it was all the work of the mastermind. What? You're saying the mastermind killed Makuro?
That's right.
It was all an elaborate trap to contrive by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time and did what he had to do to stop it.
However...
But his decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did you say?
You spotted a trap? You spotted the trap, did you, Makoto? You made it sound like it was easy. I just,
However...
But executing Makoto, who wasn't the Blackened, is a clear violation of the school regulations. The rules state that only the Blackened is to be executed. The mastermind broke their own rules. Which is why I went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time.
Huh?
And the mastermind agreed? Does that mean they really did break the rules? They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain the leverage you needed, didn't you?
Correct.
Very observant of you.
Naturally.
I recall what you said at the end of the last trial, and when you said now it's the mastermind that's ensnared. That's what you were referring to.
Don't be mean.
Hey, I'm totally in the dark here. For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it again later. So, knowing all this, what do we do now?
About that.
It's about who killed Makuro. Oh, it's about who killed Makuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind. But there's more to it than that, correct? Yeah. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school. Every last mystery? But we've been looking around all this time. We still don't know anything, right?
Anyway.
You've probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies.
Oh,
Everyone?
no!
I hate you.
Hey, who said you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us? I'm fine with things the way they are. I'm fine with living here forever with Master. I, meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible. Anyway, at this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth. In other words, one decision, one decisive final battle. A rather interesting development, I'd say. But figuring out who the mastermind is and how they killed Makuro and all those school mysteries. It's a pretty tall friggin' order. Maybe, but this time the trial's different. We know who our enemy is now. So if we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all those mysteries. I'm not so sure about that. Huh? I can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone. You can't agree? Why not? I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
Indeed.
That's what I thought, too, at first. Until Monokuma gave us that little hint of his. Hint. It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's the hint. I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, and all of them high school students. The only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
I see.
Monokuma said that, didn't he? Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable. Huh? But why?
So, in other words,
Their mastermind really is the one who killed Makuro, as Kyoko says. Then the mastermind would have had to step foot in the school, right? Monokuma could probably murder Makuro, but there's no way he could have disguised the scene like that.
in other words,
But according to Monokuma, the only people who have stepped foot in Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have been taking part in the killing game. And the master is... There are 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. Add in Makuro, you get 16. So the mastermind would have to be one of them?
that's right.
And of those 16 students we started out with, the only one still alive are the people standing out right here. Need I continue, or do you get it now? You're saying the mastermind is one of us?
No way!
You can't be serious. Wait, we can't say it for sure that's true yet. Monokuma might have just said all that to confuse us.
Indeed.
It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. And that is one possibility we can't ignore. Yeah, I mean, they're an ultimate, right? The ultimate despair. So they must be a high schooler. You can't say it's not possible. But one of us was the mastermind. They'd have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? But did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active?
Well,
Maybe they snuck off and controlled him in secret? But I don't care how sneaky you are. We would have noticed someone sneaking off that many times.
I'm right?
Then maybe Monokuma was on autopilot. Maybe they loaded up with the dialogue and actions beforehand. In that case, there's no way he could have had all those back and forth conversations with us. Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible. They just directed the flow of the conversation. Well, maybe, but still.
This is a school announcement. You've all probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode. So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school. Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit. Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
It's exciting. How very magnanimous of him to what? That's a big word. Of him to unlock all the rooms.
That's fine.
The time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation. But I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway.
In the name of my family.
At this point, I can only rely on myself, on the Togami blood flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility.
Goodbye.
Well then. After making his final statement, Byakuya left the dining hall. Master? He didn't take me with him.
Hey.
Do you blame him? Without Master, the rest of you are like coffee with cream without the cream, or coffee. You're totally useless. So bye. With that, Toko trudged out of the dining hall. And now she's gone. And you're gonna go off by yourself, right, Kyoko?
Indeed.
That's right. Which just leaves Makoto, Hina, and me.
You know?
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself too.
Just a second.
Wait, how come?
How about that?
Just wait and see it. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity. I love Hiro. Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall. Everyone's really gone off by themselves. What about you, Hina? I guess I'll do the same.
But,
I mean, it's not that I don't trust everyone, you know? But up till now, I haven't really been all that useful. I just depended on Sakura and everyone else. You're not useless. If you hadn't been here, I would have died. Makoto? That's really nice of you to say. But still, I know I've mostly been totally useless.
okay.
So I figured at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us all get out of here. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. Okay, see you later. Hina was in surprisingly high spirits as she dashed out of the dining hall. And once again, it's just us two.
Indeed.
Alright. Anything to say? So, you're gonna go off on your own too, right,
However.
Kyoko? Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our searches separately doesn't mean we can't still work together.
So,
That goes for all of us. I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigation doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. I should just see it as us splitting up to cover more ground, and then we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right.
so then,
Well, I better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check.
correct.
Monokuma said all the doors in the school had been unlocked, right? So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in the school. We can visit all the places we couldn't go before.
Makoto.
No matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth, by any means necessary. That Kyoko is gone, leaving only me. I don't have time to waste either. I have to begin my search. I still can't believe the mastermind might be one of us. So that's what I have to prove. I'll prove the mastermind isn't one of us. I'll expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of the school. And then we can all escape together. Okay. Let me check something real fast, because I don't know how long the investigation is going to take. It's kind of long. But then the trash trial's going to be long. Alright, we'll tough it out. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object as thick as a metal plate. Okay. No, the mastermind is. Locked. Headmaster's room with the biolab. Biolab, the door in the data center, Makuna's face on it. Second floor of the dorms, the gate was down before. That should open now. After that, I have to double check the areas that are connected to the murder, which means the garden and the dojo. Okay, time to get started. Oof. Okay. Let's leave. And let's look at our list. The headmaster. Okay. So let's go to the second floor of the dormitory area. So where is that at? How do I get there? Is it that one area that just hasn't opened yet? Here? Oh! The gate's open. I can finally check out the second floor of the dorms, which means I have to do it. Okay. Hold on, I gotta be right back. Fast. I gotta use the bathroom. Is this the second floor of the dorms? Looks like some ancient ruins. Or no, it's more like a battlefield. Like a bomb blew up here or something. Well, let's have a... Yeah. Part of the... Oh. Oh, I was stuck on something. Oh, can't go in here. Oh. Let's take a look in here. God. What the heck happened here? That is completely torn apart. I mean... It's not even really a bed anymore, it's just garbage. Thanks. Is there even a purpose for the coins at this point? I opened the door just cracked, my society immediately closed it again. There wasn't even a hint of a bathroom, it was just a big pile of rubble. What the heck happened? Let me move this here. I can see everything on my screen. This is it? Okay, I guess we'll go. Yeah, this room was totally useless. Take a peek in the bathrooms. Looks like this, I can't bring myself to go in. Oh my god. What if there's important information? I don't think this matters right now. Oh, there's nothing to look at in here, so we will leave. Okay. This room's filled with lockers. Must have been for the Hope's Peak Academy's Hope's Peak students who came before us. The classrooms before ours must have used lockers. Okay. Alright. There's a metal plate mounted to the locker. I really want to know what's inside, but there's no way. I can't imagine any way to get this locker open. I'm not even gonna bother trying. Okay. Wonder if I can open this locker. Nope, locked. There's a card reader installed on the door. That must be how you unlock it. After all, it's pretty similar to the card readers for the locker rooms on the second floor of the school. And you have to use your e-handbook to open those up. So does that mean... Well, let's just give it a try. I took out my handbook and ran it across the card reader, and then... Oh, no luck. Maybe only the locker's owner can open it, which means none of us can do it. Oh god, there's a lot to look at. What if I can open this locker? Nope, locked. Nope. Metal plate. No way to get it open. Looks like this locker's already broken. Wonder if I can open this locker. Nope, no luck. Oh wait, I don't want to leave. No, not that one either. think I looked at all the lockers. I think that one's gonna open. I can open this one. Nope. Metal plate. Oh, I need to get it open. That seems to be it. Okay, let's go back then. Yeah. What's in here? Whoa, quite the room in here. This room doesn't really feel like a student's room. It has more of an adult atmosphere.
Correct.
This is the headmaster's private room. Kyoko! She just came out of nowhere.
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time. Huh? A regret? Kyoko looks almost weak right now. She must be thinking about something. I probably shouldn't bother her. Okay. Oh, there's a strange gap in the wall. Some kind of design mistake or construction defect.
So...
There's a gap there, but it's not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out. A breeze?
Indeed.
There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall. An open space, does that mean... You mean like a hidden room? I think I might know how to open it. You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
Very easy trick, yes. So easy, I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on that PC that I think controls it. Enter the right password and the door should open right out.
However...
But I don't have a clue what the password might be. All we know is probably made up of letters or numbers. We can't really go from there. You're right. That's not nearly enough to go on.
It's true.
I looked through all of his paperwork, all the files, and the PC, and everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password.
Whew.
When I think of how much time I wasted on this. This desk is home to a computer. This belongs to the headmaster. The PC on the desk must have belonged to the headmaster.
It would seem...
Whoever used this last, it looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. The PC still has some search results left on it. Then we might be able to get some info on the ultimate despair.
However...
There's not much though, nothing we don't really already know.
In other words...
The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy, which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst of sorts of people whose driving force comes from despair.
However...
And that's all there is. Not much to it, is there?
Whew.
But I guess that's the best he could do as a complete Kirigiri failure. But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get on our
Correct.
hands on. I see. That's a good outlook to have. Much of a despair. Jeez. So there's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. But maybe for her, there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. If Kyoko can't figure out, there's no way I can stand a chance. No, wait, there might be a chance. Password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name? Huh? Oh, sorry, I was just trying to think of what the password might be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as his password. Knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it, just to be sure?
Well...
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, do whatever you want. Okay. You know, I'm glad I thought of carrying Kyoko's name, but if that's not it, that might just hurt Kyoko even more.
Hey,
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. Okay, in that case, here goes nothing. Kyoko. I collected myself and turned to face the computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. I typed her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. My hands were tense, slightly trembling, and as I finished typing it in, It actually worked. What? That did it? Kyoko, it worked!
Why?
Kyoko? Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko. Oh, there's a cute little picture! Hey, Kyoko? I may as well not even have been in the room. Her gaze was fixed on only one thing. The giant gift? A present, wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it unusual. There's a brightly covered box here. It seems totally out of place in here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it. But I mean, we can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto. Why? Do you think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous. But surprising, probably. Huh?
It would seem...
If it is what I think it is. At the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in there?
Anyway...
Just don't scream or anything, okay? Are you saying it's something that will make me want to scream? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Step by step. Step by heavy step, I approached the box. I took a deep breath and took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance inside and... Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. What was in the box? It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined?
I see.
Just as I thought. What? I want to look at this picture. Oh man, I wanted to look around. As you thought. Just as you thought. How could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones. Well, it's not that I was thinking of the bones specifically. I just had a feeling. Could be his body. That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box. My father. Huh? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box. Those bones. That body. That's my father. Or at least what's left of him. Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? Same man she's been searching for. Hold on. How do you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So...
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer. So, that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned this all out. According to the files, he was in his late 30s. Hold on. Okay. Okay, I get it. Alter Ego said the headmaster was probably in the school, but the only ones who were alive at the time, the start of the killing game, were us 16 students. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't take much to assume.
In other words...
That most likely my father was in the school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Or no, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I had to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong, which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties, but was that all there was to it? I gave up some... Okay. Would she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. Huh? This picture. It's all faded. Must be pretty old. Wait, this is a picture of... Hey, Kyoko.
Why would you...
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past, and yet... to now find something like this. So, what do you expect... So what do you expect me to do now? Then, I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared about her.
Why?
Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again. And this time he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Kyoko. That's a truth bullet? The heck? The headmaster's desk. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I don't... Oh. So I really wanted to check it out, but I really don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission.
Hey.
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. Are you sure?
Because...
Never let anything get in the way of investigation. I don't. Okay. Then, if you don't mind... Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... What's this? An e-handbook, right? And it has the label that says, in case of an emergency. Use it to open the lockers? I'd found some kind of emergency handbook in the handmaster's desk.
In other words...
A handbook with no limitations given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I am assuming that's what this is. I think that you're probably right. It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? Huh? But Kyoko? I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay? Nice.
Hey.
Listen, Makoto. Huh? Can I ask you a favor? A favor? What is it?
So...
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this. And I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more, but...
Hey.
Could you leave? Huh?
Correct.
Just for a little while. I'd like to be alone for a bit. Kyoko. Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little. I need to get my emotions in order. You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you were the only connected by blood, not by heart or soul. But maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? If so, it's just theory, and this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through. That problem cannot be solved so easily. You're right,
Anyway.
I'm sorry. Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself. Okay, understand. Then I'll see you later. Alright. Is she really okay? Kyoko, it must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a complete shock to me. To find out what happened to the headmaster. There's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. The one leading the Host Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to access. Oh. Okay. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind, which means the mastermind's true identity is. Okay. 15 of us met in the main hall, in the mail hall. Add Makoto to the mix, you get 16. Including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. Jesus. Jesus, even Makuro. Even she's undeniably dead. So the ones still left alive are... me, Byakuya, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive. Then there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. Well, I think we got everything we need. Yeah. Let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. I want to go back to those lockers and see if we can open them up. Let's do that. The ones that we can open. So this one here. Right. Oh! Use the emergency handbook. Yes. Alright, just what it's hoping for. Yes, let's go. This locker is totally disorganized. Whoever it belongs to probably has organization problems in every part of their life. This is a crystal ball. Huh. Crystal ball. Hero? No, it can't be. There's no way he would ever lose this locker. It's just not possible. There's something to look at down here. Is this a deck of playing cards? No, they're tarot cards. This very much sounds like Hero. But wait, are those used for telling fortunes? It's just a coincidence, right? There's all kinds of textbooks and notebooks attached, stacked up in no particular order. Dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever stuffed this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Try to act as casual and natural as possible. I picked up one of the notebooks I saw. The one I looked inside the notebook. Any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. Yasuhiro Hagakure! There's no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written, Yasuhiro Hagakure. Is this our Yasuhiro? The notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes. Which would mean he attended classes here. No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to the school at the same time as the rest of us. And we were all sucked into this evil world. He never had a chance to take any classes. So what is this notebook? Whoa, does it mean the other ones have like the other students? Okay. Looks like the locker open. See what's inside. Nothing to be a clue. Oh! It's particularly empty. What's that? There's just one thing, some kind of pocketbook. Don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is. But there's something there's some writing inside. It could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I better take a look. Looks like a girl's handwriting, and all the letters are spaced out evenly. Like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh. Slipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. Was there something familiar written there? Whereas I heard before? There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. This is Kyoko's? He's willing to give me more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. The only genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. You must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say with me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. This can't be true, right? But I knew it was. I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. It couldn't be anyone else. But this belonged to Kyoko. What was it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hasn't seen her dad since he left when she was little. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. Yeah. What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about the whole thing. When I reached the last page, the question mark spinning through my mind just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. Spirit walks among us, and so we survive. Oh. What's this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? There's a second to spare. Oh, interesting. Why, that's because of these lockers. I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are the things in these lockers that look like they belong to the people here? Their notebook that seems to belong to Hiro. Pocketbook that seems to belong to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation, but if I want to find out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward. I have to believe in everyone else. Okay, let's take a look in here. Okay. Okay, nothing in there. Nothing in here. Oh, I wanted to click on the other one. Nothing in there. Can I open this one? No, it's just the same. Okay. Oh! I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Let's get out of here. Okay. Where do I need to go? It's the locker room. So, so we need to go to the 4th floor. There's just a bunch of rooms in there that we missed. Let's do that. Let's start there. Let's go in here. Hina!
Hey, Makoto.
Ah, Makoto, are you here to look around too? Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, I can't help but wonder about the Monokuma door. So I figured, if all the doors in the school had been unlocked, that one should open too, right?
But,
Although I couldn't bring myself to open it.
cause
It might explode, right? And that'd really suck. So you open it. I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. I'm not hungry. I need a snack to help me power through this investigation. Oh wow. I guess I'll open it. Wait, let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded. Hina raced over to a nearby desk and hid underneath it. Okay, go ahead. Everything will be okay, right? Alright, here goes nothing. I threw all my weight into it, but the door opened much easier than expected. Wow. There's no explosion, thankfully. My first expression was, whoa, this place is totally sci-fi. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. What is this device? It looks like some kind of control panel. Is it really over the top, though? Like some kind of military installation or something? Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? Hifumi would probably freak out if he saw it. Cockpit. So the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. Then that would mean...
okay.
Alright, let's stop poking at it or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons. Hold on, you can't just... or whatever, something like this. But it was too late. Hina was already jabbing away at the control panel. Huh? Did you hear that? Yeah, I think it came from the other room. Hina, what did you push? I'm not totally sure, but... I think it was that one. The button that says Data Center. Data Center. Took a good look at the control panel. Saw a bunch of bundles, each with the name of a room next to it. And just like Nia said, there's one labeled Data Center. That must be the one she pushed. The Data Center. That's right next door. The room we were just in. That's where the strange noise came from. I better go check it out.
Yeah.
Yes, please. I'm kind of scared out of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you on from here. Okay. Yeah. It's kind of like Monokuma popped up. Did I just hear what I think I heard? Not Monokuma? Hey! Give me all your donuts! What the? Hey, you know?
What?
Oh man, Busted, how did you know?
Say what?
Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera sound is set up? We don't even know what you're controlling.
Hello.
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from here in here.
Found it.
I guess I found a self-destruction button. Whatever you do, don't push it.
Too bad.
Oh man. You're seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it. The room with the Monokuma drawing on it is the control panel inside. It's kind of fun. You could make me really happy. Okay. Whoa, hey Makoto, what the heck was that just now? Monokuma. Huh? What do you mean? What you were controlling just now, it was Monokuma.
Huh?
Monokuma? What? For real? Yep, it looks like that panel definitely controls Monokuma. Which means the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. The mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. This control room is totally separate from the data center with all the monitors. In other words.
Hey,
Right. Kyoko's theory was right. But if the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school the whole time, right? Yeah, I guess that wouldn't have been true. But if that is true... Mastermind Monokuma Puppeteer really is the 16th student. No, this can't be. There's no way, right? What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like that face you're making. Oh, no, it's nothing. Okay. What about you? Is everything okay? Oh, well, it's just... This is where the mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something? I can't say it isn't possible, but I really hope it's not true. So, like... You wanna leave soon? There's still lots of other places to check out. Yeah, good point. We can't waste all our time standing around here. Okay, you wanna get going? Yeah. Guess it doesn't... Oh, there's like a hatch here. What's wrong, Makoto? Oh, I wanna look at the hatch. Guess we're gonna leave. As soon as the door to the data center closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that? Ah, the door just locked on its own. What? My hand shot out to grab the doorknob. You're right, it's locked, but why? Of course it's locked, because the data center is now restricted. Monokuma?
Just a second.
Hey, no fair. You can't just go around restricting whatever you like.
Hey,
It's for your benefit. Because if the room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school mascot just upped and stopped moving. In that room.
Yep.
As you may have guessed, that's where my controls are. So right now, you're being operated by someone in that room.
yes, indeed.
Correct, Amando.
You're a liar.
But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there and we didn't see anyone. Oh, you didn't, did you? Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been? Did you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch? I really wanted to look at that hatch. No way. The hatch on the floor? Too bad. That was your one big chance and you blew it.
Too bad.
Of course, that hatch can't be opened from the outside anyway, so whatever. Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Peace! He's gone, but... Was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in here? In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure. Then, when I said we should leave, well, that hatch couldn't have been opened from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault.
Sorry.
Okay. Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most of the time we have left. You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving. Okay, I'm gonna run around and tell everyone what we found here. Nice. You got me all motivated again.
You got it.
Okay, I'm out. See you later. Hina took off at a full sprint. I have to do what I can, too. Okay. Headmaster's room. Byakuya. This is the headmaster's room. I heard a lot of awful lot about it, but this is my first time seeing it for myself. Ah, Makoto, it's you. Oh, Byakuya. Find anything interesting? Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? Yes. What do you mean, something interesting? Take a look at this. It was on top of the pathetically ostentatious desk. Class 78 student registry. It contains profiles for all of us, and Makuro.
So in other words...
So apparently, Class 78 refers to us. Wait, when we found Makuro's profile in Kyoko's room.
I see.
That's right, it also mentioned Class 78. This must be where Kyoko got the page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with hers,
In other words...
there can be no doubt Makuro was a student here at Hope Speak Academy, just like the rest of us. Makuro Ukusaba, the 16th student. That must be how Kyoko learned about it. But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry. Huh? What do you mean? I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled. She must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's her point? She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. The first page? Correct. Makuro's profile actually contains 2 pages. What?
So in other words...
When it comes to this profile, there was more information about Makuro than we still didn't have. What kind of information is it? Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can't read, can't you? It seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left such an interesting clue. I was half listening to Byakuya as he skimmed through the report. Makuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background an entity floats. Close, but just out of reach. Oh, she looks so cute. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Makuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair. I need to pay attention to Makuro's behavior, too. This is just a gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir. When she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in the battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students after all. But if I decided she's a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take all responsible measures. Makuro was part of Ultimate Despair. I don't think there can be any doubt about it now. But wouldn't that mean Makuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why? Why would they kill Makuro? Plus, even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Makuro was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Makuro was.
What?
What's wrong, Makoto? Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought, but I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information that you should know. What is it? Did you notice the picture in there? A picture of a girl perhaps you never seen before. A girl who seems to be included as part of our class, 78. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. And further information about that girl is included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. And oh my god, she is teeny tiny. Even lists her vitals. 31, 22, 32. Well, what do you think? What do I think? Are you asking me, like, if she has a nice body?
Stop talking.
You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is that maybe you want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll make it back. Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse, and maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean? Is he trying to say there's a chance that the body isn't actually Makuro? Is that what he's saying? Personally, what I'm thinking seems all impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business. So I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy. Huh. Oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice from me to you, so I suggest you pay attention. Advice for me? You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not that we're getting along, she's just done a lot to help me. Well, don't put too much faith in her. Huh?
In other words,
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. What are you saying? Just what I think. Call it a hunch. A hunch. But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will. I'll keep it in mind, thanks. Apparently that's us. Profiles of me and everyone I met at the beginning, and Makuro. Just like us, Makuro is apparently a student here. Like with a mastermind killer. They weren't friends, okay. There are documents scattered all over the floor. Somehow, it makes me feel anxious. Trophies and even a shield on display case. Those pictures. The bookshelf seems really well made. It's filled with files and thick books. Well, that seems to be all in here. I think we looked at everything. Okay. Those the two rooms? Okay, let me check my... What am I doing? This. I mean, not this. This. So, 4th floor, a master room, and then 4th floor data center. So we need to go to the 5th floor. Need to go here. Well, here I am in the biolab. It's so cold. It's like I'm normally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? Okay. There's a stack of tarps here. I've been seeing a lot of those things lately. Ugh, so cold. Why is it cold in here? First thing that I need to figure it out. Okay. Some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. On the left side, there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. And on the other side, these are all off. There's some kind of weird machine. Oh, that's it. I've seen this kind of thing in horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. Does that mean this biolab is actually a morgue? Should probably take a closer look around. Oh. Some lights. On the left. My hand lights are off. Oh, there's some kind of booklet here. It looks like an instruction manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standby dry ice for all your cadaver needs. In addition to the germicidal lamps, we also provide the ozone generator for the removal of ethylene gas. Simply insert the cadaver and the blue light will let you know the automated systems have been activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. With our system, anyone can keep a body fresh as a daisy for as long as you need. And in the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and the alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel, and we do offer an optional leather postal upgrade package. Is this the instruction manual for the fridge? Well, looking around, I think I get it. It seems to be clear to me now. It's some kind of makeshift morgue. About those lights by each slot. Looks like it's set up so that when a slot is occupied, the blue light comes on, which would mean inside each slot lit up in blue. Another one of the victims is... I can't let my emotions control me. There's only one thing I can do for everyone who's died. And that's defeat the mastermind. So wait, this is everyone who's died? This is where they go? To do that, I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other option. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. That's the exact number. Is this everything? I think that's everything. Am I missing something? Oh, and then we have to go to the crime scenes stuff. So we need to stay on this floor. We get to go in here. Hi, Toko. Oh, Toko, so this is where you were.
What do you want?
Am I so disgusting you want me out of your sight? No, that's not it at all. I just thought maybe you find a clue. Well, I haven't. I didn't find anything. Not one single clue. I figured since this place was related to the case, it would have to have something, right? But there wasn't anything out of the ordinary here. Give it back. Give back my precious time. Calm down, Toko.
What's your problem?
Don't tell me to calm down. Do you have any idea what I'm going through right now? When everyone finds out, they're gonna call me useless, good for nothing. Nobody's gonna say that. Master will. I'm not sure I can disagree with that. I don't want that. I'm sick of always being looked down on. Why won't anyone accept me? Well, I don't think there are any clues here, so maybe I'm gonna get going. Okay. I just want to look just in case. The trees. Same thing about this. Yeah. Sakura. Bunch of wooden lockers here. What is that? Just camera? Yeah. We're out of here. Oh, such a long investigation. I'm tired. Huh. It's gone. Makuro's body. It's not here? Yeah. Maybe the body's inside the tools shed. I better check just to be sure. Didn't find anything close to a dead body. But if it's not here either, then it must be... Could it be in the biolab? Corpses aren't the only thing I need to check in there. There's one other thing. That tarp. But weren't there 9 students? Tarp played a key role in another case, so I better look into it. Killer used the tarp to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet, which means the killer must have left some clue behind here. Huh? Didn't notice before, but there's a small stamp on the one corner of the tarp. It says biolab. Then this originally came from the biolab. Yeah. Maybe I did my math wrong. That's why I need to check here. Okay. Let's go back. Dang!
This is a school announcement.
I was so... I should have done that last.
Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely? Well then, since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint. For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
What? Now he wants to give us a hint? Suspicious, there's no doubt about it. This could be a trap, even knowing that. He said to go to the gym, right? Aw, man. I'm just gonna look at that body. Oh, hey, Hiro. Makoto. Why'd you act surprised? Oh, no reason. You're Monokuma's announcer, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did, actually. I'm on my way out. You already talked to him. What'd he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. Hiro, wait! There's no point in trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. Hiro? It's like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping you'd talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. Has he been hiding something this whole time? It's just me in the room. That's really funny.
I am Monokuma!
Hello, welcome, welcome. Hello, are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be in the envelope in the ground in front of you. The envelope. This must be the envelope. And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. What? Don't worry about it, just get on with it. Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. What I found was a single photograph. Oh! There's Makuro. Why is... Why? Sokka's just perfectly blocking Junko's face. That's really funny. Oh my god, everyone's in here. This is so weird. It featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. It was everyone who'd come to Hope's Peak at the same time as me. Wait, where are we? We're not in this photo. Wait, but there's someone behind Sayaka. She's the only one I didn't recognize. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right, when Byakuya and I were in the headmaster's room and we looked at that file. Makuro Ikusaba. Then this girl is... What? Why? Why is Makuro here with everyone else? And even more than that. Just having everyone here post like this is weird enough by itself. And we're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this. Except for a freaking... Celeste. And now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. Yeah, I'm the only one not there. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but that's the first time I met everyone else. And when I arrived at Hope's Peak Academy, so it's natural for me not to be in this picture, but what's definitely unnatural. Oh my god, it is. Sorry, I just realized that Sakura's hand is just holding down on Hifumi. It's very funny. Is that everyone else in this picture? Is in this picture. I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other until they got here. But if this picture's real, then could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is. How long are you gonna keep this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet?
What are you gonna do?
You're getting in the way of standing there, you know. So I mean, get out. But I told you, I'm not fielding any questions. What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That would be totally out of left field. I guess that means he's done talking. Damn it. Weird. Huh. And so in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. And with that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. Excuse me. How does that count as a hint? It just made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? It looks so real, so full of life. How could anyone be fake that? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear all this up. No, I have to clear all this up. Here we go. Where even is everyone? He's in the archive right now? Are you kidding me? Oh, Byakuya. Listen, do you think we could talk? Byakuya?
That's enough.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as we're friends. Hey, Byakuya, wait! Of course he didn't. He just walked away. What the? Why is he acting like that? Like he was purposely trying to avoid me. Good question. Wait, can I open the map from in here? Oh my god, I can! I didn't know that. Nothing in here. Don't see anyone in here. Let's try to talk to Hero again. Hey, Hero. Ugh. Makoto! What's going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out like that. No way. No. Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry. Once again, he ran off like a terrified rabbit. Bro, what's wrong? I still wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook I found. It was like he was avoiding me. Like he was afraid of me. Why? Apparently, she's in the biolab over here. Oh! Why did it zoom in weird? Decided to visit Valley Lab one more time. First thing I saw when I got there. She passed out again. Huh? Toko. It's open. Oh, but oh, just look at the body. She's fine. Toko, are you okay? Oh no, she's not dead, is she? No, she just fainted. Oh no. Ugh. It's cold. It's super cold. It's so cold, I think I might catch a cold. If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will.
I see.
What? I was asleep? I must have fainted again. Bet you were standing there staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you? No, I wasn't. Oh, then what?
Certain age.
Hot and bothered, straight up horny. Okay, so why did you pass out? I don't know. The last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What'd you do, Miss Morose? Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts each time you switch. Bingo bazinga! We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are pretty much separate.
SOB.
And don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's like double the memory. No, more like half. There's my Jack's memory. But all I want to know right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me now, or I'll slit your throat. I don't know. I'm sure Byakuya is around here somewhere doing his own investigating.
Yes.
By himself? I assume so.
I'm on fire.
I knew it. I totally knew it. I'm a total pro when it comes to all things master. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now. Oh, sorry, Byakuya. Oh, shoot, I remembered that. What do you even say? Was that even important? Toko shot off, her eerie laughter echoing through behind her. I totally forgot to ask her about that picture. Well, there's no point in asking Genocide Jack anyways. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's gotta be some reason for it. The body! fridge is open, but I'm sure they were all shut tight last time I was here. That must be why she passed out. I don't know who's speaking. Oh, Kyoko.
Right.
She faints so easily. Kyoko?
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worried. No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
But listen, about this room. Oh yeah, it's
It would seem...
a morgue. Yeah,
I knew it.
I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seeing what was in there. And well, there you have it. You knew she fainted?
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It would seem...
I imagine she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot here, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. What's everything gotta be so difficult with her?
Anyway,
We should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this. Can we look at it, please? Kyoko approached the fridge, hand stretched out. But suddenly she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. Huh? How come? Because Makuro's body is in here. Makuro's corpse? Makuro's body's inside the
I
fridge.
see.
Just like every other time. The mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in class trial. The mastermind did it. Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So...
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right. Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation. I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do?
So then...
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just wait over there? That's it? Oh. We can look at the tarps. You know, I think I've seen a tarp like this somewhere before. Ah, it's the same as the one I found in the garden tool shed. I remember that tarp. It had a stamp that said Biolab. And that's the tarp that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got it from the Biolab and took it over here. Nice. Anything else to look at? On the left side of the refrigerator, a bunch of blue lights are on. But these ones aren't.
It would seem...
The blue light comes on when a slot is occupied. So when someone's in there, the blue light comes on. Looking around, the number of lights that are on, including Mercuro's, there's 9 in total. Yeah, 9! 9 lights. Biolab lights have been added to troop bullets. It's a fridge meant for storing dead bodies. Can't do it. I can't look inside. Oh, come on, man up. I should ask Kyoko about that group photo. All right. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier. You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on that offer. Huh? Why not?
Because...
The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point was to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own, without whatever hints he may have to offer. That's a good point. Wish I could go back and do the same, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? The mastermind forced that picture as a trap to confuse us? That's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Already? Jeez, that was fast.
Indeed.
Anyone can do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. So did you find anything?
Indeed.
I paid careful, close attention to the wounds and traces of blood. It seems likely that the stomach wound and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Really? The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? So then what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. He also been struck in the head with an object as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Their only other options is the other wounds, but the file said they were old.
Is that right?
Where does it say they were old?
Because...
All the Monokuma file says is that they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference.
Wrong.
Well, the difference is immense, considering the impression they give.
Listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old,
However...
but that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds make it sound like they're forever, like they're not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? But we all got the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have anything to do with it.
So then,
But what if Makuru herself wasn't killed within the last few days? What?
at the very least,
Certainly you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you? One of the many.
right.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words,
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each of those possibilities. Of course, telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work, but beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future. Huh.
hey,
So if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier, when I was looking at Makuro's profile, it listed her height and weight.
so
5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. Vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get all that correct? You remember all that? They are indeed consistent with the corpse. So then...
indeed,
And don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
indeed.
Our victim in this case is without a doubt Makuro Ikusaba. Makuro Ikusaba's profile.
And
Is that all you wanted to ask? Yeah, I think so.
so then,
Then it looks like we have no further business with Makuro's body. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here. Oh, wait, are we not gonna put the body back? Don't you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this?
why?
Sad. She forget she was our enemy once. Part of the ultimate despair. But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey,
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow? Oh yeah, but still.
whew,
You really are naive, aren't you? You know that? It's really quite appalling. But she could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does that mean to be naive?
so then,
I think we're done all we can to do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes? Ah, hold on. I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. Oh, yeah, the pocketbook. I have to ask you about the pocketbook I found in the locker. If I don't do it now... Yes, let's go! Go! Hey, Kyoko. I did have one last thing I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
what?
Go ahead, then. Out with it. Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
What?
What?
So,
What do you mean? Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
indeed.
I do, yes. But to get into any of the lockers, you'll need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it back in a locker? Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
what? If that's true,
Could that mean that video is real too? Video?
Makoto,
I think everything's finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about? I need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own 2 eyes. Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can...
so
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening a locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker. Your locker.
Makoto,
If you watch this, it all makes sense. A DVD. It says Class 78 urgent interviews.
so
I found it in the hidden room after you left.
anyway,
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. None of this makes sense right now, but I guess this means there's some important clue on this DVD. Interview DVD.
Makoto,
Oh, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble? Ramble?
In other words,
So as it turns out, the arrangements I made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, my own feelings. You're talking about your dad, right? I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. And all because of that mastermind.
however,
But there's one thing I'm sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eyes burned with the fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So why is it? Why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. It's just no understanding it, I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow.
Whew.
So, that's it for my rambling. There's still so much to do before I can consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey.
But keep this in mind. There is only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering, whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then,
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Leaving behind the final farewell, Kyoko was gone. Trying to get going myself. Should head to the AV room. Hope it's true. I won't lose hope. It is the worst truth in the world. Can't afford to lose. Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Wrong button. Nice. I should be able to play the DVDs just fine. Well then, I better take a look. Took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player. Okay, it said that I was playing but nothing appeared on the screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. It must have been only a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka! Sayaka! Took me by a total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was of the man positioned on one side of the screen. It's the voice of a middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So,
Please don't worry too much, sorry.
now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to oh, I haven't done her voice in so long, Jesus. You want me to accept that? Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in this school? Accept. What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
As if on cue, that's where the video cuts out. There was a lot I hadn't understood until now, but this is only... I simply couldn't comprehend what I just heard, because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with their friends again. She wanted that so bad, she tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed black on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. That's me! Huh? What I saw was me. Impossibly, undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
The headmaster, me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation, but the I and there and the here and now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of ever meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like
Now,
this.
shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Yes.
This can't be real. I said yes?
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. Byakuya! Byakuya! Toko. Hina. You know, everyone. They all said that they agreed to live in the school forever. And then... Kyoko, her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father. And when he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD itself had apparently turned off. Which of course meant the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Say what?
Oopsie! Looked like it broke out of service. What? It just so happened to break just now?
Too bad.
Now then, when doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right? Failure my ass. You cut the power on purpose. Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. He asked me the question, and they all said yes. Couldn't help myself. I let out a huge aspirated sigh, but as I did, I remember something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect. Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At the time, I had forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to the school, and I couldn't remember why my ultimate ability was. You forget about that. Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine the chance to be convenient. Okay. Convenient outcome. Something that seemed obviously worked in favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or... Weird.
Oh, finally! That's a long investigation. Jesus. It's gonna be a long class trial.
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again, because the end is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again at you know where.
Oh my god. And I'll be next stream, because I'm tired.
It's about to begin again. The class trial, it's going to start. The final class trial. Whoa, where was the end? The last time all our lives will be on the line. The last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice, I have to do this. Okay then, this is the end. I love it when they play this music. And I just cut it off. Alright, that's it. So we all said yes to coming here. Let's double check real fast. Where do I save it? Oh, there's only one. Oh, I almost used up all the slots. Jesus. Okay. So, yeah. It's nicely saved. I'm tired. Yes. What, bro? Oh my god, so much happened.
So we were almost executed and we came out alive. Thanks to Alter Ego. Then Kuko helped us get out from the trash thing. And then she made that bet with Monokuma to reopen the case for Makuro. And investigating, we had so many like evidence. It's just like kind of answers and kind of non-answers. Like apparently everyone was here except for us, because like they came to the school and then for some reason we came at some point. And then everyone said yes to stay at the school, like they were asked. But we don't remember anything. I don't even know who the mastermind is right now. I pooped. That was a lot of information. I'm excited for the last trial. It's gonna be crazy. That'll be it. I'm gonna cut it short. Go to bed. So, goodbye.